Hello, how is everybody today? I am doing okay. Just okay. It's been a rough week and a half, guys. Oh my god. I'm not going to tell you all about it. What I'm going to do is do my Thrifty Thursday video, and then I'm going to upload that for today and all that, but then I'll take a second video right after this one that I'll probably upload tomorrow, and I'm going to do some collaging and stuff, and I will tell you all about the ordeals that have been my life. But I will tell you that my knee is so messed up. I went to, it was kind of tweaked. We had something happen and I kind of overdid it kind of thing. I was crawling around on the floor, so, which I shouldn't have been. I have not great knees to begin with. And so, yeah, I woke up yesterday and it was kind of really sore. And so then I went out and I was kind of limping around and stuff, and apparently I shouldn't have done that. So now yeah, I'm in pain. It was an ordeal to get down the stairs. I had to get Rob to carry my coffee down for me because, yeah, I definitely was spilled it. Here's my coffee. My whipped cream's all melted. I put whipped cream in it as a treat today because I need it. And I bought some strawberries and sunshine cakes yesterday. So we had strawberry sunshine cakes and whipped cream. And for some reason I whipped the whole carton of whipped cream. I don't know why. It's I don't know, 2 cups. Is that a pint? Whatever, anyway. I don't know why I whipped the whole thing. Anyway, so now I've got whipped cream in my fridge. Nothing to do with it. Yeah, so I put some on our coffees. Oh, guys, it's been ridiculous. So yeah, next video, I'll do some collaging because I've been doing a lot of collage organization, and I'll show you. Kind of getting my images to where I want them. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I've been doing all the little boxes, especially the little chocolate boxes. Any excuse to buy a box of Godiva chocolate, really, because Godiva chocolate is amazing. Yeah, so I've been organizing these, and this is how I want my collage images to be stored in my tall Alex cabinet from IKEA. So I've been doing, yeah, there's butterflies, birds, and these are just the images that I had out in my collage bin that I had brought to the cottage with me. So more collage that I want to work with now kind of thing. Yeah, so I've been working on those. So I will go to that in the next video. So you'll be seeing that hopefully tomorrow. So first I'm going to start this video. I did say that, within a week or whatever, I'd check the flowers I pressed. So I was looking at them a couple days ago. Again, because of the ordeal in my craft room. I'll tell you about that in the next video, but I just checked on them. And they seem to be pretty good, actually. But there were some that, yeah, were definitely kind of probably too thick to I didn't know that. Chagall painted... Oh, wow. Chagall painted the Paris Opera House. Wow. I've seen the Paris Opera House. We didn't go inside, though. Which is weird, because I've been a fan of Phantom of the Opera since, my early teens. The musical. And then I read the story. But yeah, we just didn't have time. But if I ever go to Paris again, I will definitely do the Opera House. These poor little delicate flowers. So they lost most of the... Well, they turned kind of purple. Oh, that one got folded. They turned kind of purple. It's okay. And they're so delicate and so pretty. I like the shape of them, though. Really cute. Definitely a hummingbird attractant flowers. Now, I had a viewer tell me what this was. It's not a zinnia or a gardenia. She did tell me, and I completely forget because my memory is like a sieve, but these press really nicely. And even the thick center it's still kind of a bit damp. But it kept its colors, and it's actually pretty flat. That's pretty good. And it kept the details and things. I thought that was really cute. If I remember, I will put, or actually, you know what? No, I was going to say I put the name of the flower in the video, but I'm not going to edit this video today. I'm just going to upload it. I've been, also working on editing videos to upload, because I've got 2 that I need to upload right away kind of thing. The fabric sale that happened 2 months ago. So the haul for that, as well as my wall painting video here in the craft room. So for some reason I started with the wall painting video, and that one's taking me a lot more time. The fabric haul video is all done. It's just in pieces. I just need to put it together. This though, I need to speed it up, and I'm cutting pieces out, and I'm putting voiceover in. And so I don't know why I started with that one. I should have done the other one first because it's quick and easy, but hopefully I'll be able to get those done in the next little bit. So yeah, carrying on here. Plus we've got patch orders and things like that and stuff around the house. I've just been so busy. It was funny because we had a plumber in. I'm not going to tell you about the big ordeals, but anyway, we had a plumber in. The first day we had the plumber in. Well, I will tell you, we just had an outside tap installed in the house. And yeah, he was all done and in the back entryway kind of talking to Rob, and our house is all open concept, so you can see the front window and the view of the ocean. He's like, oh, you got quite a view here, eh? So he's like, ooh, he's checking it all out there. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I didn't realize that installing like an outdoor tap in a house is not something that's standard, or well, I guess our house was built in like the 70s, so I guess it wasn't standard back then. But Rob's like, do we really need one? I'm like, dude, we garden. We definitely need an outside tap. Don't be ridiculous. At the very least, I mean, just to rinse off his shoes after he's doing laundry. Or mowing the lawn. Good God. And the little, I don't know if they're violets or violas. I didn't look up the difference, but I assume they're just like the instruments. They're very, very similar. Those keep their color very well. Very blue-purple. Those are so cute. Deb was saying at DLI Creations that she was gathering, I think, flower petals. I assume she's pressing them because we're going to do a session of handmade paper. Once I find, well, I've been keeping all the packing paper from moving, partly because I'm going to list some things on eBay and stuff. So I'll be shipping things hopefully. And then also because it's free paper, and I think we're going to do a paper make. I haven't made paper in like quite a few years now, but I do have, like, I had made like a frame, just like a big thick picture frame, like an old one. And I had window screen just like stapled to it. And that's what I use as I think it's called a decal, maybe. And you put it in, you put your pulpy water. It's so fun. Making paper is such a mess. So like you tear up your paper pieces, put them in a blender with some water and blend them all up. And then you put them in a big tub, like a big Rubbermaid tote. I've got lots of those. Yeah, so we're going to be making some of that. So she said she's, gathering some flowers to put in the handmade paper. So that's an excellent idea. I don't think I'll use any of these big ones, but maybe some of the small ones, or even petals. I might go get some petals, actually. That's a good idea, because look at these petals. They from my wild roses, they hold their color really well. Well, yes and no. I mean, that one did, but these kind of turn brown. So I don't know. Maybe it was just the computer paper where it's not acid free. It encouraged them to turn brown, maybe. But I'll try some just regular petals, because that seems to have held its color. And then we'll have some things to embed into the handmade paper. I think any sort of paper dyeing or paper, paper making is going to be an adventure here, because it's usually very windy. It's a very windy summer. And I mean, especially where I live on the ocean. Oh, it's such a neat sound peeling up. Oh, I lost a petal. And I'm fine with it losing color. I mean, you know, it's going to look great in some vintage things, right? So I got a leaf there with a bug. And there is a bud in here. Now the buds, I don't think I'll press buds again. I mean, it did kind of press them. I mean, it's like a 1/4 inch thick maybe. But yeah, there's way too much moisture left in the buds. And one of my viewers was talking about, you know, I wonder if you could press hydrangea blossoms. And you can definitely press them individually, the little flowers. They dry beautifully. But as for a big ball, I don't know. There might be too thick and everything. Well, definitely for my book, it wouldn't work. But I was saying, I've been pining after this vintage cast iron book press that I saw at a flea market a few years ago. And I didn't buy it. And I've been having regrets since then. but I would have definitely used that for flower pressing too. It was like this big like crank on it that you turn, and it actually wasn't in bad shape. I was like, no, it's not, you know. It was before I was like, it was before I realized that bookmaking and journal making is what I want to do. Like I was still on my journey towards here, towards being a journal artist. Like I had journals, but at that point I hadn't made any journals or anything. I had like art journals and, you know, collage journals and glue books and everything, but I hadn't made. Yeah, okay, so he kept his color really great, but he is still kind of damp. But he's really cute. Oh, Rob finally met our other neighbor, and he said that his wife really loves our wild rose bush. It's on the corner of the house that's facing their house, and it is in full bloom. This bush, I don't know if I put a picture. I don't think I put a picture and showed you guys this tree, but I'll try to remember to get a picture of it. There are more blossoms on it than there are leaves, I'm pretty sure. It is fuchsia. It is beautiful. So yeah, he was saying that his wife really loves just sitting there and looking at it, you know, when she's out on the porch relaxing or whatever. And Rob started to say, oh, well, if she wants, I've got another. And the guy's just like, nope, don't want it. Nope. Because on the other side of the house, on the driveway side, there's another wild rose bush, but it's small and it's kind of taken over the lilac tree that's there. And yeah, so we're actually getting rid of that one. We were going to get rid of both because I thought I was allergic to wild roses. They make me sneeze, but apparently I'm not. So yeah, anyway, we're keeping the big one. And then the one on the driveway we're getting rid of. So yeah, Buddy doesn't want it apparently. Oh, look at these. Okay, so the lilacs, some of them stayed really cute in lilac and some of them dried out. I think some of them are starting to turn anyway when I put them in there. I may end up getting some like acid-free paper because that'll definitely probably make a difference. And then these little ones, I don't even know what these are. Somebody tell me. My viewers are really good for identifying flowers. But they're little tiny cute, just white bunches. And these actually, I like the little leaves too. Aren't those cute? They're almost kind of like little boxwood, kind of tiny boxwood leaves. Or no, they have a little, look in the end. They have a little like boop, boop. They're not flat on the end. It's just like a little boop, boop, boop. But yeah, these ended up like kind of like cascading down the bush. Like they came out in a little clump and then they just kind of like kept going. So those turned out really pretty, whatever those are. It's on a small shrub. Don't know what those are. It's kind of exciting finding, you know, finding all the things in the garden coming up, like those irises. Those were gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hello, Rob Dirtle. Did you like something?
No, just watching.
Okay. Rob just like crept in. So quiet. You guys didn't even hear him, did you? Oh, I want to say sorry. If you guys hear any machine noise, we got a dehumidifier going on. And if the pump goes on, I apologize for that. The pump shouldn't kick on, but we're, yeah. Oh, this is one of the irises. And again, yeah, next time, like next year when I press them, I'll probably put some paper towel there. Oh, the irises, I did notice. So they were like a yellow, but not like a bright yellow. They look brighter pressed than they were. They were like a soft buttery yellow kind of thing, and then like a burgundy, and which was really beautiful. And but they pressed. Oh, come on! I thought I had these all out. They're all taken off. They're so delicate. Yeah, they turned kind of blue. The reddish turned kind of blue. And I'm sure there's a explanation for that. I'm very, very like interested in science too, so I like to know how things work. Definitely love how things work. So like, why did this turn blue? Was it the combination of like the pigment or chemical in the flower with something in the paper, or oh, it's because I peeled this side. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it turned blue where it was red. And then the yellow is like, yeah, it turned darker, definitely. So I think it's because it like kind of aged. But yeah, it's kind of blotchy in here. And I think that might be like maybe like some mildewy bits, maybe. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but yeah, it was too much moisture for sure. So that's when Marvin Gaye died. I only found out about this story. I mean, I'm not necessarily like a huge fan. I know he did some great music, but I wouldn't have considered myself like a fan. But I had found out, yeah, his father killed him in a fit of rage. He released, I think, like one hit record, and it went like as soon as it topped the charts kind of thing. He was in a fight with his father and his father shot him. Like, what? That is so crazy. Oh, and then we got some more. Yeah, there's another bud. And I mean, they do press, but they do feel maybe a little moist. So I'm not going to peel all of those off because this has been a good 15 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the stuff I bought yet. But I did want to show you guys my fleurs. Yeah, like the blue. That is like so blue. And there it's kind of purple, but yeah, look at the blue. Like it left a print on the paper. Isn't that so cool? It's like a ghost print of the petal. You can kind of see the veins and stuff, and it looks like, or you can definitely see the veins. Oh yeah, here too. Kind of looks like a wing. It makes me think of like those dead fairies. Have you seen the whole dead fairy thing where like people are like making them in jars, and they were also like doing like book pressing of dead fairies? I forget how they did them, but yeah, they look like, you know, like you caught a fairy and pressed it in a book, which is totally macabre and hilarious and awesome. Emily, if you happen to be watching, if you haven't heard of those, definitely Google that, dead fairies. The ones in the jars are usually like skeletons with these little like papery wings. And then the ones, yeah, I've seen pressed in books. I don't know what they're made of, but I definitely kind of want to make some, not gonna lie. I saw a thing, I've been cutting up magazines. More little violets, cute. I've been cutting up magazines in my, you know, in the evenings. That's what I do to de-stress. So I've been cutting up a lot of Somerset Studio magazines. Oh, these ones stayed really purple. My lilacs are gone now. But yeah, those ones stayed really purple, but these ones turned really brown, which again is fine. Like they, I'll put them in something vintage. But yeah, I've been cutting up all my Somerset Studio magazines, like all of their gamut of magazines. They have many, and cloth, paper, scissors, and I've been finding a lot of really neat stuff in there. What I'm doing is I'm saving the things that I want to make, and then cutting up rest of the stuff for images. Now, the images a lot are actual art. So I would never use those in like a journal I'm going to sell or something like that. But what I do is I usually put them in stuff for me. Like I'll use the work in like collages or in my junk journals or art journals, like work it into a piece kind of thing. Yeah, like rework it into something that I made. So yeah, anyway, so speaking of the dead fairies, they had this, I think it was cloth, paper, scissors, actually. What they had done, this artist, she found like the old wedding cake toppers, like the bride and groom and stuff. I say old because I don't know if they make them the same way now. They used to always be just like the plastic, like composite hard kind of plastic. So what she did was she bought a bunch of those, I assume probably thrift stores, and cut the heads off all of them. And then she glued little skeleton heads back on them, and then she did like a bunch of painting with really cool, yeah, like making them all like grungy and stuff. So it was like it was a very Halloween, spooky kind of like, yeah, bride and groom that she did, and it was awesome. I don't remember the artist's name, of course, because yeah, my brain, but yeah. All right, so on to thrifty stuff. So this is a Temu haul. Now, Deb, it's all Deb's fault. It's definitely not Kim's fault because Kim hates strawberry shortcake. Wow, Kim. Wow. Which is okay, Kim, I said. But if you hate My Little Pony, then I'm going to take that personally because I used to collect My Little Ponies and My Little Ponies are life. Yeah. I liquidated my collection once I hit like 600 ponies and I was like, this is a little ridiculous. But yeah, I still have my favorites and my childhood herd and I have a My Little Pony tattoo. So yeah, Kim, you have something to say about My Little Ponies? Huh? Want to go? Sorry, I'm kind of feisty this morning. Yeah, so I ordered this little strawberry paper lantern because it's so gosh darn cute. Look at it. Look at it. So I'm just going to hang this up in the craft room somewhere, really. But yeah, so because of Deb, I've been collecting now strawberry shortcake stuff for strawberry shortcake journal. So it's Deb's fault. Yep. So this was a Temu haul. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about this stamp. This is hilarious. So I custom ordered the stamp, and it's definitely the most expensive thing I've ever bought or probably ever will buy on Temu. Or no, that's not true. I think my toilet brush was more than this, but this was like $7, and it's a custom stamp, and it's supposed to be self-inking. So we've moved, of course, recently, and what we're finding is, I don't know how many people lived in this house before us, because like the couple that lived here, the man and woman, they apparently were here for many years. But yeah, anyway, we've been getting mail for all different people addressed to our house. So unless these people like go to Canada Post and do the mail forwarding thing like we did, they're not getting their mail. So what you do is when you get mail that doesn't belong to you, you just kind of cross out the address, like put a line through it. Don't cross it out. They still need to be able to see it, but then write moved on it. So we get kind of sick and tired of writing moved on mail. Like we'll get like 7 a day, no problem. So I ordered a stamp that's supposed to say moved. So I don't know what the deal is with this stamp. It's a custom stamp, but it's not like any custom stamp I've ever seen. So this is like a squishy part, right? But it's covered in like, it's almost like, I would say like, you know how you feel like the faux vinyl, like the pleather, like the stuff that peels? It feels like that, like a really light kind of pleather or whatever. And it does have a little scratch mark on it now, I think from the ink. So what you do is you take the ink and just put it on here. And it just, here, I'll show you actually. It's kind of ridiculous. So I bought this because half the time we don't have a pen in the car. I don't have my purse. And then we got to bring the mail home and write on it and then drop it back off. So I'm like, if we have this in the glove box, okay, look at this. This is what you got to do. This is so convenient, right? I was like, yeah, self-ink and stamp in the glove box. Rob thought of that. And I was like, that's brilliant, dude. So we just do boom, 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 moved on all of them and put them back in the mailbox. So, okay, you do that. And I assume what I think it is this pleather plasticky stuff layer. The word moved is cut out of it. And underneath is like the spongy stuff that's supposed to absorb the ink. This is not a self-inking stamp. This is a me having to ink it stamp. Like I might as well just use a regular stamp and have a stamp pad in the car at this point, because a stamp pad would be less likely to leak all over my glove box than this stuff. Anyway, so then you do this. Like, isn't this great? Isn't this great? And then you get the word moved, which, my bad, I didn't check and see the size of the word moved. I thought it would be the full size of the stamp. They listed the size of the stamp. Definitely not the size of the stamp. So this is what I'm going to be putting on. Yeah, that ain't going to do anything. Canada Post ain't even going to see that. So I'll just use this as one of my, like I have a bunch of like old office stamps and things that I use, like self-inking stamps, that I just use in junk journal pages and stuff like that, art journal pages that just say like, you know, confidential and all stuff like that. So that's what this will end up being, but I thought it was hilarious. And I couldn't even go and like offer feedback on it or anything because the item is no longer available. It was a pre-order. You had to pre-order, but it's no longer available. So you can't even go into the item. Like I can't go in and see if it actually said like, you know, self-inking or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, lesson learned on that. So then I got these. They're supposed to be wall stickers, but they're not that big because I'm doing my bedroom. I'm sure I have mentioned in, oh, is that like double-sided tape by that? Oh yeah, it's little glue dots. Doing our bedroom in bees. So I might use, wait, I think these are metal. Like they definitely sound, you know, metal makes a little like tingly sound. That is what they sound like. I think these might be cut from like a foil. Oh, neat. Yeah, okay. So anyway, gold bees. I'll probably be using more of these in journals than in my bedroom, but Mary Ellen, some of these will be coming to you. I am so excited, guys. So I've got my desk set up upstairs, my computer desk. So where I do all my like mail swapping and stuff. So I got back into post crossing, which is postcards. That was easy. I did that actually while at the cottage. And so yeah, now I'm getting back into swapping and things. So Mary Ellen from Red Parrot is going to be my first swap. She had done a coffee journal recently and I was watching the flip through. I watched the video 3 times. It was so funny. I'm like, honest to God, like I just, like just things kept happening. Like I know in one, my darling husband came into the room and he was like talking about something. So I missed a bunch of time there. And then I had, get up to go see what Artemis wants. So after the 3rd time, I'm confident I've seen the whole journal. Sorry, Mary Ellen. That's not just your videos, everybody's videos. I've been trying to catch up and it's just like ridiculous with things going on. I've been having so much to deal with. Yeah, but she had this coffee journal and it was just beautiful. I love it. Like just everything in it. And she had these little like, I believe they were recollections, little shaped coffee tags. So they were like a little like to-go cup of coffee. And then there was like a little band on them. Like I assume like that was the strip that you write on or whatever. And so she's sending me a couple of those. So that's how our swap started. I was like, I would definitely trade for a couple of those because I am definitely doing a coffee journal eventually. It's not too high up on my list, but I definitely am doing one. Yeah, so I've been putting stuff aside for her, but I did tell her it's not going to be it's not going to be a very quick swap because things are still kind of up in the air. And actually now my craft room is in way more mess than it was. It's definitely 1 step forward, 2 steps back, but I will talk about that in the next video. Anyway, I digress, as always. So I bought dies. I own very few dies. I refuse to buy dies because I know how quickly the collection can get out of hand. And the way I see it, anything really that I would buy a die for, I'm trying to look at dies the same as I look at my rubber stamps. Like, I'm being way more critical of rubber stamps that I buy because I had so many, and it's like, okay, I'm going to use this rubber stamp once, maybe. So I've been trying to keep stamps that I'm like, okay, I can use this. I'll definitely use this more than once. Or things that are like really specifically themed. Like, I have some cute mermaid ones, and it's like, okay, those will get used. And then like overall background ones kind of thing, like keep those definitely. But anyway, yeah, dies. I've been staying away from dies because I am getting a die cutting machine. I think it might be a Brother Scan and Cut, because that will also cut fabric very well for patches. So we can pre-cut like circles for patches out of those. We know because we had tried it at my old shop. I had a sewing shop, right? If you've been with me a while, you know that. Closed it, you know, COVID. But I also sublet the shop to a couple of artists. One is an artist. She's a comic book artist. And then the other one is a plushie maker. She makes high-end plushies and sells them. I know that's a thing. I was surprised, but it's a thing. She sells these plushies for thousands of dollars each. Custom plushies. So anyway, yeah, Danica, the comic book artist, she had a, she does cons and stuff. So she sells like her artwork too in like different formats. So stickers. So she bought a Brother Scan and Cut to do the stickers. So what I did, since she had it at the shop, at the office, Rob was interested in learning about it. He loves anything like that, like technical, right? Which is why he learned my embroidery machine before I did, because anything on an XY axis is the exact same thing. Like, so he knows 3D printing. So that's why I bought my embroidery machine. I'm like, here, Rob, figure this out. I don't have time. So that's why he's like the head embroiderer around here. But yeah, anyway, so Danica had a scan and cut. So what I did was I ordered from Brother, I ordered some fabric cutters, like the little knife tips, and I ordered some fabric sheets, cutting mats. So we had tried it on some patches and it worked really well. So yeah, we're like, okay, once we move and get set up in our makerspace, we're going to get a scan and cut. So yeah, that's why I don't buy dies, especially not just shape ones. These are kind of specific, I gotta say, like really cute little leaves and things like that. I didn't notice the face when I ordered it. How funny is that? So yeah, I'm not the person to have a wall full of like magnet sheet with like a billion dies. That's what Deb is for, actually. If I need anything cut, I'm just gonna ask Deb, because she has a die problem. She has a die collection. So yeah, but I did order these because, again, the strawberry journals, and I mean, they're really cute. These are strawberry blossoms, but honestly, they look like cherry blossoms. I bought some strawberries, guys. I bought a basket, hanging basket of strawberries, and it's a big plant, but the flowers are pink. I've never seen this. Like here, the wild strawberries, all the flowers, all the blossoms are white, but they were pink. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to plant that. It's got lots of offshoot plants, like daughter plants. That's how it spreads. And I'm going to plant that in the backyard near my blueberries. So yeah, I'm like, this is adorable. I will definitely use this. I do have a Sizzix, or I don't know, Big Shot, or I don't remember what it is. I got it at Value Village. But honestly, I kind of use it more for the embossing folder part of it than the die cut. So yeah, I will not be buying a bunch of die cuts because I can cut them out on that once I get it. Okay. Again, on a tangent, I'm sorry. And then I got some little strawberry stickers. I had to build up my strawberry stash of little things. And I'm like, of course, these are like, you know, like probably, I don't know, like $1.50 each max. But these are little postage stamps. Deb, you're definitely getting some of these. Mary Ellen, if you want some of these, let me know. Kim, you too? I guess I say Mary Ellen's my first swap, but really Kim is my first swap. And we've kind of given each other, Kim Newberg, we've kind of, the host actually of Thrifty Canucks, link down below. And Sheree, hosts from Turquoise Dreaming, hosts Thrifty Thursday. Forgot to mention that. Yeah, but me and Kim have been saving things for each other for a while. And she kind of brought me some stuff when we met for the fabric sale when she came up. I didn't bring her anything because I had just moved, like literally like 4 days before. So everything was packed away that I had set aside for her, but I do have some stuff aside for her. So yeah, I guess she was my first swap back into the game here, the swap game. And then I got these. These are like the vinyl ones. Really cute. All different. Look at that. I'm also making a kawaii journal at some point. So that'll definitely, yeah, probably. Oh my God, look at him. All kinds of different styles of strawberries, blah, blah, blah. Deb, if you see any in here that you absolutely need, let me know. Look at that. That's so cute. And I've got a couple more actually packs of strawberry stickers that I'm eyeing on Temu. So Deb, don't order any strawberry stickers. I've also got my eye on a couple different strawberry napkins, as well as strawberry paper clips. I have all these shaped paper clips, but I don't have strawberries. So I'm definitely getting some strawberry shaped paper clips. This, to add to my wee collection of mini things, I was talking about this before, my paper cutter. This is an actual working, like, grater. I could actually grate things with this. I'm not going to. It's going to go in my little small collection, along with my teeny tiny paper cutter that works, guillotine paper cutter, and I have like a little wood plane. It's like a 2-inch wood plane. It's so cute. And then I have like these little like crowbars from Home Depot. They're like that big. So yeah, my little small collection of things. Maybe I'll display them with my giant pincushion. I found my giant tomato pincushion the other day. It's like this big. I bought it because it was giant. I have real things about size, I guess. Usually minis, but sometimes giant things are great too. And this, another wax stamp. So crow on a branch with moon and stars. Emily, if you want some of these for journaling, let me know. And what you can do is you can make them out, do the wax seals, and then you do them on like silicone, like peel them off, and then you just use like double-sided tape or whatever. You can get the, like, glue dots, and you can use them to stick on journal pages and things like that. So you can have wax seals right in your journals. And then, oh, these are just little cord holders. I had some of these with little bunny ears at the shop, and they're kind of AWOL right now. They're buried in the paintball tailor stuff, packed away. So these were like, I don't know, like $1.50 or something. So I do need some. Like, I want one upstairs. This is what they do, is you put them on like the edge of your desk or whatever, and then you put your phone cord in there so that when you go to like when I'm in bed and I go to charge my phone, I like lean over the side of the bed and, like, you know, almost fall out of the bed on my face and blah, blah, blah. So that'll save me from like falling out of bed and landing on the floor. All right. So, where did I get these? I got these at, it wasn't Salvation Army. What thrift store did I go to? Aw, Bert, look at my husband. He's so sweet. You heard me say I'm having, you know, a horrible time. Look at this. 2 wee rosebuds. Oh my God. 2 wee rosebuds from my tree. Those are so cute. Thank you, love. I'll put them somewhere here where I don't forget about them and spill them. What thrift store did I go to? I don't even remember now. I hadn't been thrifting for a while. And then I want to say Salvation Army, but because that's what the tags look like. But yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think it was Salvation Army. Yes, but it was the one I don't normally go to. That's right. Rob and I had to go somewhere, and then we stopped at a Salvation Army because I got a black light. We got a black light because Luna's been peeing on the floor. That's a whole other ordeal in my next video. I'll talk about that too. Anybody want a cat? Seriously? But yeah, there was, we were out and went to a place and right beside it in the same strip mall was the Salvation Army. So I'm like, let's go in and we'll test the blacklight, because I also wanted to test for uranium glass. Kim, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. You used to be an antique dealer or have an antique store, I believe, regular antiques, right? Just like your shop. Yeah, so I don't own a piece of Vaseline glass, or I didn't think I did. I have this orange juice reamer, juicer that I've had for years. And I think I actually had it in my shop, and it didn't sell on Etsy years ago. So I've just kind of hung on to it. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not uranium glass, because it looked way more like just green depression glass. Like, it's pretty pale green. Anyway, blacklight, that baby is Vaseline glass. So what Vaseline glass is, it's glass from like mid-century, like the 50s kind of thing, in around there, that had uranium in it. So it will fluoresce under black light. So it glows as like, here, it glows like this color green. So I've always wanted a Vaseline glass collection, but I didn't have room for it, blah, blah, blah. And plus you need you want a black light to mount in the cabinet or whatever that it's in. So I'm now getting started collecting Vaseline glass. And I wish I would have done it earlier, but I was like, I'm moving and stuff, because there was this antique dealer in Moncton that went out of business or retired. And they sold off their Vaseline glass for not cheap, but definitely cheaper than they could get for it online. Yeah. So anyway, first piece of Vaseline glass. So excited. So yeah, so I'm like, why am I telling you this story? Because we went to the Salvation Army and I scored 3 rolls of wrapping paper. Not really spectacular wrapping paper, but I mean, this is definitely like 90s, right? Early 90s. I say early 90s, like the sage green, dusty rose, hunter green, and forest green and burgundy, or hunter green, yeah. All make me think of the early 90s, but really it was probably more late 80s, because in Canada we're always, you know, not so much now, I guess, but yeah, we used to always be behind the times, getting trends. But yeah, that's kind of neat. I'm definitely building a shabby chic kind of feel, like Tsunami Rose and Amity Bloom kind of thing. Well, I guess Amity Bloom's way more colors, but Tsunami Rose, kind of shabby chic 90s. And again, these little flowers, kind of cute. So that was $2, that roll. This roll was $2. $1.99. Oh, oops. And there's no tax at Salvation Army. And then I think this one was, oh no, this one was $2. So the first one I think was $3. I don't know why they priced one differently, but yeah, these colors definitely make me think of my grandmama's kitchen back when, yeah, like the cornflower kind of blue and the sage green. Sage green is definitely back. And then this is more kind of like a coral, and that's way back too. So I was so stoked to find that. Build my wallpaper collection. And then I got, oh, anybody in Canada that uses Sharpies? Sharpies are the poor man's Copic markers. So when I used to do a lot of ATCs. That's how I got started in like the mail art community. I did a lot of ATCs, and then so I bought a lot of Sharpies and did a lot of drawings. What?
You probably shouldn't call people that could someday sponsor you, you know.
Oh, the poor man's Copic markers? Well, no, it's because Sharpies are so reasonably priced. Like these were $5 each at Dollarama. So Rob's giving me heck because he's like, what if Sharpie wants to sponsor you someday? No, dude, that's a selling point, because Copic markers are like $8 a piece. Okay. But yeah, anyway, Sharpies are fantastic. They're, you know, yes, they're not Copic quality alcohol inks, but the colors are vibrant. They do bleed a little bit on certain papers, but I mean, on like Artist Bristol and stuff, they're great. I mean, yeah, Copics are a little bit better quality, but not enough that the price difference makes sense. Unless you're an actual artist, like comic book artist. Like I said, my friend who's a comic book artist, Danica, she uses Copics, and I mean, she does them with all her like commission drawings and stuff. And yeah, definitely, yeah, that's going to be used, because like she does like the layering with the Copics and things. So like you put down, you know, one strip and, you know, shadow kind of thing. Like, yeah. But anyway, I got these at, I believe they're, I said $5, but they might have been $4. I don't know why they don't have a yellow sticker on them. I got these at Dollarama just like last week. So yeah, Mystic Gems, some really neat pastel ones. And they only had them in this size, unfortunately. So that's like the ultra fine tip. And then these are like the fine tip. I don't consider them fine tip though. They're like just regular tip, you know? Yeah, Cosmic colors. So these are funky. So those were definitely worth it. Oh, and then I got this Forever Ago at Dollarama. Again, I try not to buy too many rubber stamps, but I thought this was really neat, and I'll probably use it, you know, kind of everywhere, because it's a 3-part stamp, or it's 2 3-part stamps. So you got the background, the middle ground, and then the highlights. Background, middle ground, highlights. So I think this is going to be, if you see here, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. So I think, oh, here we go. I think it's going to be really cool, and I'll definitely be using that. And then, oh, also Dollarama, because, yeah, I don't know why I bought this, because, F is for Frida. Look at that. Just a random text word. I don't know why I bought these, because I got to tell you, since going through my stationery and unpacking my desk as well, I have got way too many note cards. So, but these are cute because they're not note cards. They're just single sheet. They're not fold over note cards. So they're more like little, like kind of index cards. What do they call them? Oh, it just says Hallmark Cares 40 blank inside. Okay, so it doesn't say blank inside. They're not fold over cards. They're just regular cards. Anyway, so yeah, this was $4. And they're really cute, and I like the little holder and everything. So yeah, but again, I probably wouldn't have bought them if I had realized how many I had. It was prior to unpacking. And then I got these cool flowers. I like the colors of them, kind of saturated, you know, pink and stuff. And they're 3D. I try not to buy 3D stickers because I don't use them a lot, but I thought these would be really cute on some tags and things. Probably my magical journal too. Oh, and then I got, a roll of border. Again, when I found the wallpaper, it's embossed. So it's, I don't know if you can see it, it's got the flowers are embossed, so little forget-me-nots. And it's just such a teeny tiny border. 5 meters, 5.5 yards. Made in England. So isn't that cute? So it wasn't $2, it was 99¢. Home hardware. So at one point it was sold in hardware stores. And then that's our like Home Depot kind of thing. There's a little chip in this, but this is going to go in my small bowl collection for 99¢. I have got, I think, all of my small bowls finally gathered in the kitchen in a box, and Rob's going to build me a shelf. It's on his list of things to do. This one I thought was weird because remember the country geese? I have only ever seen the country geese collection in blue, like that cornflower Wedgwood blue, whatever you call it. Oh, this is like a sticky mess here. Where's my scissors? I don't see my scissors. Right now my desk is like such a mess because yeah, we had things going on in this room that we had to kind of throw everything everywhere. Okay, come on. So definitely gonna lose a piece of this because it's all sticky and gross. But yeah, I've never seen the geese theme in peach. So that's kind of neat. I'm gonna cut it right, or no, well, yeah, I'll cut it right here. So that's really cool. Again, a nice little narrow border, really cute. Build up my wallpaper collection. Oh, and then I got these at Walmart. So they were extra strength glue sticks. There was one missing out of the package. Rob is always checking the discount like shelf or whatever. You never know what you're gonna find, and it's true. Like you never know. So I get excited and found some glue sticks. Oh, and some cards. Looks like Norman Rockwell print and then Alaska. I would say these probably weren't sold together, but 99¢for 2. That's pretty good. Who was it I was watching the other day? And I was like, hang on. Your Value Village Prices cards. I think it was actually Red Parrot, Mary Ellen. Or no, I don't think you thrift too much anymore, do you? Okay, I don't remember. It was somebody in Canada or maybe it wasn't Canada. No, maybe it was Candace from Candy King Creates, which I'm making a video. She had tagged me in something, and I'm making a video. I printed out a paper. I just got to find it. It's now AWOL. Big story. Not really big story, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, their Value Village prices playing cards less than mine for sure. Mine, it's like, I don't know, like $2 or $3 for like one pack kind of thing, one double pack. Or sometimes like 3 or 4. All right, I'm just going to shake everything else out of this bag. Yeah, some of these things I got a few weeks ago, but I just didn't have time to do a video. And I was like, okay, I only have like a few things, so I'm not going to do a video, blah, blah, blah. So I got a little book. Very cute. Oh, it's funny because this artist, I was just sorting through images and I saw some artwork from them. They do all these little cutesy cute things there. And then 99¢. Oh yeah, this was a bunch of gift wrap, again, at Salvation Army. So I got these teddies. That's kind of neat snowflake stuff. Flowers. Rob Dirtle, what do you want now? Good God. What's that for? He's in here, standing in here with like a charging cord of some sort, and he's looking around, so I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. I thought Ari would be bugging me during this video. I was wrong. The little bugs. I haven't even looked at this. Little bone. I like the little bones. Those are cute. And then some cutesy cute fish. Look at those. Really cute. Santa Rudolph gift bag. Oh, some of this stuff, the older. Yeah, this was popular in like the 90s or whatever. You could buy big packs of paper, but I really like this one actually. A lot of the time I don't like the designs, but this is actually really pretty for a vintage journal. Is this tissue? Oh, it is tissue. Look at it. That is so pretty. What'd you take? Oh, okay. Oh, he's setting up my Google Home Mini. I'm putting a Google Home Mini, or putting one in my craft room. Although I don't know why, because Google has not been cooperating lately. Anybody have a Google Home Mini? She has been absolutely ridiculous. This is just craft paper, I think. New heavyweight paper. Yeah, so it's like a heavyweight craft paper. So that'd be great. I'll use that somewhere. Yeah, so the craft room, I don't have an update. That's why I didn't do a video at the beginning of this video, because while I was making progress, still unpacking boxes and things with all the stuff we had happen, lots of stuff. Again, next video if you want to hear all that big story. Yeah, I haven't done much in the craft room by way of progress, really. I've been kind of like sorting some images and stuff like that, but that's it. I haven't been moving things around really and blah, 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 setting things up. Ugh. But yeah, so that is my haul for today. I try to participate most Thursdays in hashtag Thrifty Canucks, hashtag Thrifty Thursday. Again, as I said earlier, Thrifty Canucks is hosted by Kim Newberg, images by Kim, link down below, as well as the list of other people that participate in Thrifty Canucks, which I think I forgot to add Deb to that list. Sorry, Deb, I will add you to my list. That I paste into the video, every Thrifty video. And then Thrifty Thursday is hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. And there are like a billion participants in that. And she has, I believe, like a Google Doc file or something in her description of her Thrifty Thursday videos of everybody else. But I mean, if you want to see other Thrifty Thursday videos, just search hashtag Thrifty Thursday. And don't forget to search hashtag Thrifty Canucks to see all us Canadians in our hauls. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I'm going to upload this video, and then I think I will take a collage video. I really need to do some collaging before I can't really do much in my craft room today because my knee is so messed up, but I might do a little bit. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. It looks like it's actually pretty nice out today. I might go outside and sit on the step. All right, bye.